So what do you do when you get that call from your doctor and he says, "Hey, need you to come back to the office. We have to talk." I want to share with you 4 life changes that I've taken on since getting that exact call a year ago and help encourage you because it's led me to the best health of my life. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm JW and this is Silver Sage Reflections, where my goal on this YouTube channel is to engage and inspire middle lifers and beyond to their brand new ending. So let me begin with a little bit of a story. And I think that this may, well, hopefully it encourages you, but I think some of you are going to really resonate with what I'm saying here. Back in November 2023, my wife and I had to renew our life insurance. And as you probably know, when you do that, you need to have a physical, and that usually encompasses a blood test. And we did that. Didn't think anything of it. A couple weeks later, we got some news back from the life insurance. My wife opens the envelope and surprise, congratulations, you have life insurance policy updated, which is great news. I went to open mine and I didn't have the same result. Mine says you have been denied, you've been declined coverage because of a high PSA number that might be prostate cancer. So I immediately call my doctor and going to have my primary care visit, and they send me off to a urologist. And then I get that dreaded call. Hey Jim, can you come to my office? We need to talk. So in February 2024, I was officially diagnosed with that. And what was interesting about it, and I'm still not entirely sure the logic behind it, I was told that I had to wait 6 months to see what happens with it, right? To keep an eye on it, and I really don't know how you keep an eye on that, but nonetheless, they set up a scheduled meeting for later, or appointment rather, later in the year. And I'm not good at just waiting. And something like that just kind of weighs on you a little bit. Weighed on me. I don't know if it weighed on you as much, but it weighed on me a little bit. So I actually reached out to a local healthcare organization that is practicing functional medicine. So it's unique to the medical profession in some ways, primarily in the fact that it's holistic, it's chiropractic, it's nutritional, and it's more natural. So I was able to get engaged with this clinic. We went through a barrage of tests that include everything, including hair, everything, blood, urine, whatever else. And it turned out that I had deficiencies or problems with my health in several areas that needed to be addressed. So during this process, I had to learn a few things, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to give you 4 things that I learned from this past year that truly have ushered in my best health as an adult. I've shed quite a bit of weight, and my labs are better than they've ever been. Praise God, I'm so thankful for that. But these are some things that were really not that difficult, but I'd like to share them with you. The first. So here are 4 key things that I did to go from a diagnosis to my best health ever. Number 1 was discipline and daily habits. For me, structure, consistency, and a mindset shift, one of positivity, was really made a big impact in my life here as I've gotten through the last year. My morning routines have changed. They were always pretty structured because I've been a pretty routine-oriented guy. But this past year, knowing that literally life hangs in the balance with these things, made it more urgent for me. So my morning routine, setting goals, and I guess lastly would be having an accountability person that'll help me stay focused on things when I'm not really feeling up to it. In my case, it's my wife. I'm thankful to have her, but she would keep me on my game and make sure that every day I'm looking forward to doing those things that I know would take me closer to the goal of better health. So that's number 1. Number 2 is food as fuel. Some specific changes I made in my diet included getting rid of all sugars, starches, grains, basically everything that I enjoyed eating, including oatmeal. Learning that the food pyramid that we grew up with actually is probably meant to be flipped upside down. We talked about things that are good. More carbohydrates was the base of it, and fats very slim at the top. Actually, I've learned that higher fats and no carbohydrates, a ketosis or keto diet, has been very instrumental in changing my inner health. I realized that every bite was either feeding my future or feeding my fatigue and illness. So that was number 2, food as fuel. Number 3 is exercise and movement.
You don't have to be a bodybuilder, but you do need to be out there and move. You need to lift up things that are heavy, put them down and lift them back up again. Yoga, it can be walking, whatever it is, but consistency is the key. You have to get the body moving. A body in motion tends to stay in motion, while a body at rest tends to stay at rest. And a body in motion over time will be a healthier body. So that's the third key that I've taken away from the last year is exercise and movement. And number four, which is actually probably number one as far as urgency and importance, is your faith and spiritual mindset. My time with the Lord, quite honestly, over the past year has grown a little bit sweeter as I spend more time, more intentional time for me in the morning, more intentional time towards Bible study and prayer, and actually fellowship with other people that have similar worldview has really been helpful. In addition to that, a gratitude journal. When I think about it, I'm not always good with this. I forget this, I have to remind myself. But when I actually spend time and I consider the things that I'm truly grateful for, it's amazing how the mind can't focus on two thoughts, differing thoughts at the same time. So if I'm thinking on those things that I'm grateful for, I'm spending less time on the things that create anxiety, make me anxious or worrisome. So a gratitude list is very helpful. God does not call us to give up. He calls us to grow stronger. So those are the four key elements that I've used in the past year to go from a tough diagnosis to actually the best health in my adult life. They are, once again, discipline and daily habits. Number two is food as fuel. Number three was exercise and movement. And number four is a faith, spiritual mindset. If you like this, please like, subscribe, and share this video. I'd like to impact and encourage as many people as we can. Everybody's on a road, a journey somewhere, and I want this to be helpful in other videos that I create, really to be helpful in helping other people work towards their brand new ending and enjoying the time that they have. So if you would also please comment below. I read all the comments and it actually helps give me information or ideas for other videos so we can impact more people. I'll see you soon.